Well, as you may know, our theme for the Advent and Christmas season here at Orchard Church is Messy Christmas. And we've talked about how easy it is for us to fall into the trap of chasing after the perfect Christmas, and how the perfect Christmas never comes because something always falls short. Often a lot of things fall short, and Christmas just ends up being messy. But we've also been focused on the fact that that's a lot closer to the reality of the first Christmas. You see, the first Christmas was actually pretty messy. An unwed mother, a father thinking of leaving, a child born in a stable, a birth announcement to lowly shepherds. It was pretty messy. Today, I want to acknowledge that Christmas isn't just messy at times, but in fact that the mess can be really hard for us, can be really even painful for us. We may be dealing with hurt, with loss, with grief, maybe a health scare, a financial crisis, a family problem, or the loss of a dear loved one. There are so many things that can happen that can make celebrating Christmas difficult, and feelings of real pain and struggle. And all of those things are very, very real. But I also want us to remember that Christmas isn't about a picture-perfect moment. It's just not. Christmas isn't even about family and friends. It's not about food and presents. It's not about celebrating all of those things. It's just not. Those things are wonderful and they may add to the moment, but they're not what Christmas is about. They're just not. You see, Christmas is about a God who loves us so much that he meets us in the mess. In Jesus, God entered into the mess of our world and into the mess of our lives to call us to something better. His love, his grace, his peace, his hope, and so much more that he brings that can fill and heal our hearts. And I know that some of you may be thinking, well, that seems impossible. My hurt, my grief, my loss, it's just too great. And if that's you, I want you to remember the words of the angel that appeared to Mary to tell her that she would bear a son who would be Christ the Lord. His words to her were, "Nothing is impossible with God." So if Christmas is hard, let's cling to the truth, to the hope that we have of a God who meets us right in the mess, meets us right where it's hard, in the mess of this world, in the mess of our lives. And let us also cling to the fact that no mess that we could ever fall into or even create for ourselves is too much, is too big for God, because nothing is impossible with God.